with 2 other male officers in another room. And another lady just joining them.
Sir, Negi said she has connected the phone.
Wait on the table. How did you do that?
How would, sir?
I've stacked my life for any hidden sin. I can't just figure out one. I can't.
You will go to jail, honestly.
After he must have been indicted, in the jail we can finish him.
I am good. I'm good. Yeah, that's what we are going to do, actually. Rock!
What kept you so late? We almost announced your disappearance on the TV.
I'm sorry, boss. It was one spoiled school girl that kept me waiting. She was trying to scoop me.
What? Is she an old friend?
No, boss. I don't know her from Adam.
Do you have a mobile phone number?
Yes.
Guys! Can you see that our God is good? We needed a scapegoat and he has provided one. That's it! Come on, shout hallelujah!
Hallelujah!
God, that's it. Rock, I mean, you have worked wonderfully.
I can't remember any of these topics, but this one is a simple arithmetic. Minus times minus, it's equal to plus. I hope you have understood this to this level.
Dalong. What is Dalong? What is Yemi?
Sapana o.
Go here. Ṣé èso òyìnbó sọ sí ọ̀sán-sán? Ọ̀ya. Ọ̀sọ̀ òyìnbó sí ọ lè dáhùn.
Ugbọ̀ kínú ugbọ̀ kejì kí òwú òyìnbó ní sùkúrú kan láfihàn mi lúlé. Kábẹ́ ó ti rí gbẹ́. Yèyé rẹ lọ mẹ́tàn, yèyé rẹ. Ìyáláyà ìyá rẹ lọ mẹ́tàn. Àṣẹ ògbó òyìnbó. Olúwẹ̀ mẹ́wàá owó ọgbó. Ògbó òyìnbó. Kí o tó gọlọtọ bí akọ jìgá bí yé kọmọgbò òyìnbó kọ̀ọ̀kan ọbọ orí ẹ bí àgbẹ̀ ìṣòbò ọbọ. Bàbá ẹ ṣe sùúrù fún kí ló wà lọ́wọ́ yín yẹn. ṣéyè ìwé mọ́ la gbà lọ́dọ̀ bàbá sídí ọ̀rẹ́ mi ọmọ rẹ̀ sọ̀dọ̀ olúwe mẹ́wàá bí kẹ́nẹ́ dẹ̀dẹ̀rẹ̀ náà ni o gbẹ̀mọ̀ ìlà kó gbogbo ìwé ọmọ rẹ̀ lókè mi bá kókó náà kó náà lè pàṣẹ ìwé mẹ́wàá tiẹ̀ mẹ́ẹ̀má dàdà kọ́dí ni mo gbé wúlé. Kódà, bàbá, ẹ jẹ́ kí n wò ná.
Is that mine? I can't believe that love has made you forget your ringtone. What's your ringtone? It's a private number. What is my number? Hello?
Hey, Cherish.
Ralph.
Yes, that's me. You still don't recognize this voice. Huh?
How many times have I told you not to call me again? You guys have killed my father. Do you want to kill me too?
Hey, girl. Watch your tongue. You're talking to Ralph.
Why have you decided to spoil my day? Today of all days. You know what? Let today be the last time you ever call me on this line. Okay? Don't you ever in your godforsaken life call this line. Nonsense.
Hello? 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 That's it! That is it! Enough is enough! This girl has certainly gone off the limit! I must deal with you this time around.
Distinguished senators, you will agree with me that we have dwelt on this matter for so long. This matter of the vice president. Even though he has been suspected and fingered to be part of the killers of the president, we have no proof. And I think we should reconsider our stand in this issue and move the nation forward. I'm throwing the floor open for us to make contributions. Senator Patrick Pascal.
Mr. President, sir, your question is not so clear to me. Are you saying we should decide judgment on the former vice president? That we should declare him innocent or swear him in as the new president? No. It's the way forward.
Order. Order. Senator William, go back to your seat. Senator Lambo, you have the floor.
Thank you, Mr. President. The best action I think we can take as regards this situation is that we hasten up those who are in charge of the investigations. We cannot wait for eternity. I think we should give them a 7-day ultimatum. That is my suggestion.
What do you think? Are we going to be sent out of this presidential villa now that the president is dead? No, I don't think so. It's been 2 months already. Well, except of course when a new president is sworn in. So what do you think the next president will do? What sort of question is that? The vice president, of course. The vice president? But he is the prime suspect in this case. The whole thing happened just when the president was going to expose the perpetrators of the embezzlement. And the vice president was the chairman of the stadium projects. I don't think so. They are best of friends, even before they went to politics. Friends? Did you say friends? Hey. You don't know what people can do for money and position. Best friends can become worst enemies when money is involved. Well, but the vice president is not like that. Do you remember the last time the son misbehaved here? He was really mad at him. The man is a good man. Okay, if you say so. But wait a minute. What if we are eventually sent out of this place? What will be your next line of action? Because it appears you have planned to live the rest of your life in this villa. What is that supposed to mean? Don't I have my certificates? Please don't insult me. It was only a joke. Don't hit me raw.
Thank you, Mr. President. I think before we begin to set ultimatum, please, you will permit me to ask a question. And probably we need to beam our searchlight beyond this country. Why? We have been looking inwards. So far, we have not been able to find the killer of the president. Mr. President, if I take us just a little bit towards memory lane, this is not the first time such a thing will happen.
Thank you.
Particularly the period we find ourselves, the period of terrorism and insurgencies there. It has happened in Israel before. It has happened in Thailand before. What says that the president was not killed by some terrorists there? If it has happened before, what makes our case different? Mr. President, please, let's find an answer to that.
Thank you. Order.
What says that what we are looking for inward is not outside? If it has happened before, Mr. President, I think we should look outside to find the killers. Thank you, sir.
Senator Tama, you have the floor.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. President. I'd like to question Senator Lambo's suggestion. You see, in the history of this nation, as a matter of fact, we have not been noted to have anything to do with terrorism. By the virtue of our culture, our value system, everything that surrounds us, our morals, we don't usually, in fact, we never had anything to do with terrorism. Now, distinguished senators, I do hope we are not taking jihadists for terrorism. This set of people whom some cabals in this country have been using to perpetuate a lot of nefarious activities. Now, the only issue here, distinguished senators, please, lend me your ears. The only issue here is that this act must have been perpetuated, must have been carried out by this same sects whom these cabals have been using, and we know them. I think we must not model things up. That is just my submission.
You said you wanted to ask a question. You asked the question and the answer yourself. Order. Senator Freeman, you have the floor.
Mr. President, and my fellow members of the Senate. No matter what we say, the people of this nation will continue to believe what they want to believe.
That is true. That is true.
I think our main focus will be on truthfully reassuring them that we are still firing out of the investigation. And later, we'll be giving them updates. However, in the meantime, concerning our vice president, who is now the acting president, a suspect is innocent until he's proven guilty.
Although it's very fundamental.
Okay, thank you. You have made your point, Senator Freeman.
Senator Kike Abala.
Thank you very much. I think it would be unwise not to inaugurate him fully as the president.
You are talking?
Yes. No. Because this will be, excuse me, because, excuse me, please. Excuse me. Mr. President, as I was saying, thank you. As I was saying before I was interrupted, the whole world will see it as a case of human rights violation. Yes. Excuse me. Mr. President, we've already gone 2 months without the president. So I think we have to act fast because this is a scenario of a shaky interim government decision. Thank you very much.
Thank you. President, way forward.
Yes, good job.
Thank you very much for that statement, Senator Abala and all the other contributors. You see, who says that we do not have very intelligent women?
I wonder.
You see, because we have women who contribute intelligently in our politics. I've been waiting for someone to give me a very good suggestion and make a worthy contribution. Well, we will need to be realistic, and like our president used to say, if you care about what people will say about you, then you will not do anything. And whatever you do, you must always make sure you uphold the truth.
Of course.
Well, distinguished senators, I would want us to put this matter to vote. Without wasting time. Okay. Those who are in support that we give the investigators a 7-day ultimatum, and if we don't hear any credible thing, we swear in and inaugurate the vice president. Say aye. Aye. Those who want us to continue investigating and investigating and investigating, let me hear you say nay. Nay. Aye. Senators, the ayes have it.
Thank you.
Steve! Oh, Dad, what are you looking at? Let's get out of here. We need to leave.
Yeah, a minute, please. For me, this lady's so beautiful, so sweet. Among the sisters in the church. And I said, wow, how could you be this beautiful? And you be part of the sisters? So I walked up to the girl.
What?
Yeah.
To a sister?
Hey, excuse me, sister. My name is Steve. And I'd like to take you out for dinner.
Holy Mary, Mother of God.
Exactly. I took permission from her before coming to you. I walked up to her. You know what happened? I just... Stop it. Why?
What's going on? I don't understand. Who is Bola?
Please remove this thing. Wow. Why
about 2 hours ago. What kind of thing is this?
Did you know? I don't understand what's going on. This cannot be Kola's house. This is a big mistake.
Wait.
I have no...
I've been working through the journey. What a painful one it was. What a lonely life without a friend. No one to lean on when you're tired on the way. And there is all the light in the light of the man. Too glorious to see. He won't smile again. He said, could he be my friend? And then he journey with me. What a sweet journey with a companion, with the Holy Spirit. What a sweet journey. What a sweet journey with a companion.
It's my son we are talking about here. It's not easy. I'm going to the city.
Okay, go. My father ordered me to kill the daughter of the late president because she knows of his involvement in the father's death.
You have a genius for a son. Your blood sure flows in my veins. Old man.
You son of Satan! You will not get away with this.
I've been working through the journey. What a painful one it was. What a lonely life without a friend. No one to lean on when you're tired on the way. And there is all the light in the light of the man. Too glorious to see. He won't smile again. He said, could he be my friend? And then he journey with me. What a sweet journey with a companion, with the Holy Spirit. What a sweet journey. What a sweet journey with a companion, with the Holy Spirit. What a sweet journey. Blessed Holy Spirit, you are there for me. No more pain anymore. You are my King. You are inside the fire with the bosom Babylon. You will be there no matter the sun. I see through your light. No more darkness on my way. Thank you very much. You've been a wonderful friend. What a sweet journey with a companion, with the Holy Spirit. What a sweet journey. What a sweet journey our God is a faithful God. If you've never met him, you are dejected or you feel rejected, he's a faithful God. Give him a try. I bet it with you, you'll never regret it. Because it's the Lord. He's not the Son of Man that he should lie, nor the Son of Man that he should repent.